Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the ChopShop. It's your host, Kris Greer.
Hey, BG.
Hey, in the house. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Hey, Saturday.
Oh, Saturday? Damn.
Saturday,
I be fucking up. You know what? We be moving around too much. Happy Saturday, everybody.
You want to know why? Because we want to make sure we still give y'all something to listen to, be able to sit down and chop it up with us. So,
yeah, definitely.
We just get it in when we can get it in right now.
Right? So we are here on a Saturday.
Yes.
We know we told y'all we switched to Sundays.
Yes.
But this is a surprise pop-up today.
And while it's a pop-up, bear with me. I am over here trying to roll a blunt.
Yeah.
I think I'm
got BG over here rolling.
Messing up.
For those on Instagram.
And then I want to make sure I send y'all the link too, because I want to make sure everybody sees this. So I'm gonna do all this. I'm about to multitask. I'm
gonna say this right now. We got 3 people who popped on. So people who are popping on YouTube and Facebook, they're able to communicate. So go ahead and say what's up. So we can say what's up.
Communicate.
I am going to put the link in the description to join in and voice your opinion about some things. If y'all want to do that, that's always open.
Yes.
And like we said before, the way that's gonna go is I'm going to post a link. If you guys want to pop on, you'll be in a little waiting room. And with that, we'll see you pop on. And with whatever topic you want to talk about, we'll bring you on and we can talk about it.
Yeah.
We trying something different, you know. What's good, Diamond?
I sent it to some of y'all. Hopefully y'all pop on. Appreciate y'all.
I don't know if that popped on the screen there.
As we started,
let's
just start with something light.
Okay.
The title. Chrisean is out.
Chrisean Rock is out.
You know what? I'm kind of worried. Because I personally hopped on her live to see what she was.
She already got on live?
She got on live yesterday.
She don't waste no time.
And, you know, she was saying that how she missed her baby and everything.
Yeah. Does she got her baby, though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just making sure.
The baby wasn't in no car seat as they was leaving the jail.
What's good, Joey?
The baby was sitting down.
Yeah.
Watch in the car seat. I mean, on her lap.
Yeah.
As they driving from the jail.
What?
And then he taking the glasses off. And I'm just like, bro, put that baby ain't never rolling in the car seat.
Yeah.
For real, like I ain't never seen that baby in a car seat. So I'm scared because and she almost went very emotional and told it a little bit like I was worried that my baby didn't miss me, but my baby knew who I was.
Yeah,
and stuff. Did I send you the video?
No, but I'm gonna have to check it out. I should have watched the live. I definitely should have.
Definitely.
I didn't know she was getting out like that, though.
Yeah, she out there already. So
that's crazy. Blueface about to stay in for 4 more years.
Yes. Did you see that man? Did you see that man mugshot?
Yeah, man.
Ooh,
he eating good. Why? Okay, first of all, his
hot top.
It's gone.
It's gone.
What's crazy to me is that this really leads me to believe all these niggas be on some type of drugs. Because they get in the jail and the misconception is these niggas don't got shit to eat like that. But these niggas is coming out.
And they lying because they eating in that jail.
They coming out fed. Looking healthy.
Either you work, yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
what y'all eating?
You know what I'm saying?
So, but
Blueface in there trying to open up another restaurant.
Is he?
You know how they cook the food, the jail food up in there? He's trying to get his shit.
Stop it.
That would be a popping business, though. If anybody got that going.
Okay, well.
People would buy that. I'm telling you. You had a little pop-up restaurant where they was making jail food.
And it called something called a spread or something like that.
That's what they got, something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, see? Somebody already on it. They already know.
Doritos and all that top stuff. Noodles. And they mix it all together.
Yeah.
So y'all over there getting big. Stop it.
Yeah.
But speaking of drugs and everybody on drugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
You laughing, but somebody just passed away.
Oh. Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah, so R.I.P. for Rich Homie Quan. Yeah. I love his music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Why you gotta do me like that?
Because you said Speaking of drugs,
Yeah.
now, hey D, shout out to Scooby. I'm sorry, we spoke to Diamond Love. Shout out to Scooby.
Hey,
he
shout
said
out.
prison prep. But look, speaking of drugs,
yeah,
I heard he died of an overdose. So
I don't know.
We don't have to say allegedly, right? Because
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know if that is, I would think the coroner would have to come to some conclusion of that.
But that
so I would wait for that.
I have a question because this drug topic.
Yeah, it's crazy to me.
I'm gonna say this. Back in the day, and when I say back in the day, more of like 2002.
Yeah.
From 2000 to 2005, drugs, as in like, remember if you heard about blue dolphins, those ecstasy pills and stuff, and they were shaped in different characters.
Yeah.
That was the time to do the drugs. And I ain't trying to say that's when you should do drugs.
Everybody should have been out there. That was the time.
That was the time. You can't do that no more.
You definitely can't do drugs nowadays.
Okay.
Definitely.
So saying that.
Don't do that shit.
He is 34. He younger than me and you. He was in the age group of back in the time of doing drugs. That man got addicted to that crap. That lean. All that. I feel like when you hit 30, you've done all the drugs. Why are you still doing it?
I don't know. I mean, there was video footage of Drake getting in his car, more worried about his cup of lean than he was his son. Yeah, he had his homies. His homies had all his shit. It was like a point of view, you know what I mean? So he had the phone in his hand. He was kind of showing what he was doing or whatever.
What?
And he was getting in the car. You see Adonis. He goes to Drake's side that Drake gets in at, but then I don't know what happens. He ends up going around the car to the other side, right? They open the door for Drake. Drake shows his homie handing him his cup of lean. He shows what's in the cup, so you know it's purple. Say
nigga lit.
Styrofoam cup, purple.
Okay,
and then he get in the car, right? And Adonis is getting himself in the car, right? At this point, Adonis is getting himself in the people are handing Drake his shit. I'm assuming he's talking. I watched this on silent, you know, but. And you know what I mean? It just shows like these niggas is more like worried about their image and what they're showing than they are about their kids.
Now that's
help
sad.
Your son in the car before you get in the car, my nigga. That don't even make sense. Who get in the car before their child gets in the car?
And that's sad because I don't want to get too much on the kid part just yet because there's a lot of things we gonna talk about with these kids.
Yeah.
But I feel like at our age, 30. As soon as you hit 30, right now, if you're not from 30 on up, you should have let them drugs go by now.
Yeah.
You've seen.
Some people don't get hooked until get hooked late.
But fam, you seen it though. Even if they tried, right? Even if they didn't try, they seen other people. Like I just said, the Blue Dolphin was tough back in 2002. Everybody.
But what was the age range taking it? That was
our age. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so you're right. By the time
you're 30 right now,
if you was heavy in it,
why are you doing the drugs right now? You know what it's about.
That's like at 38. I'm like, let me just go rob a bank. Let me just go try, nigga. I'm gonna get caught.
That ain't even funny.
That's the rest of my life at the. To me, I'm 38 already.
Let me go rob a bank. But he's not trying.
Hey,
allegedly, I watched that man. I watched when he and this what sucks about death because when they pass away, that's when everybody show the videos of what they were doing out here, and for the culture and all that. I hate that. Yeah. The culture we should do better for that.
At that point, it's a money grab, though.
But fam, when they showed that interview of him, that nigga was slurring at the mouth. His lip was over. I was like, look at Rich Homie Quan. Why is you doing interviews like that? You too old.
I read somebody's Facebook status today. Shout out to Classic. It says something like, if you got 25 to life in your car, don't ask me to get in your car at this point. I'm not trying to roll with your ass. Don't get me caught up. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me caught up. If you guys so, we are too old for this shit. Don't get me caught up. I'm not going to jail for nothing. Y'all got me fucked up.
Right now, if you call BG, I'm gonna say, well, what happened? Number one, and then what did you do?
Yeah.
Because I need to know all facts before I get up to even say I'm gonna entertain foolishness. I'm not fighting no more. Don't call me, because I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna help you. I'm not the one, because now people are shooting people just because.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not fooling around, and I see the comments. Hold on.
I'm looking at it right now too.
D said he was supposed to testify for Young Thug. I think they took him out. Now let me tell you something. I heard about the Young Thug, but also I thought they weren't friends anymore.
That don't matter. That don't matter. You don't gotta be friends with somebody to have a certain level of respect.
Of respect, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So
now that's another black man. I feel like y'all are really just let that man out.
Yeah.
Because the people that y'all haven't testified are on drugs right now. The same people I say put the drugs down. They're the people y'all got sitting there talking.
What's crazy is that I honestly think the youth kind of has. That's why I was shocked to know that was an overdose for him. And like you said, at that point, you too old. That should have been out your system. But I feel like for a lot of the youth, when Little Peep started dying and like all these other cats started dying of overdoses,
I cannot smoke today. Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying? Like they started switching up on doing a lot of the pills and a lot of the lean, and I think that's why it's his like that's an old age. Anybody after that, I don't think is really on it like that.
It's a lot of celebrities. You just said Drake. How old is Drake?
He in that age range where he should have stopped already.
You don't think the younger kids is on fentanyl and all that? They popping it like it's the new drug.
I don't know. I don't know. I do know that a lot of the artists that in the era of the Mac Miller overdose, Little People all those overdoses,
it's the old head.
They started to look differently about popping pills. So I don't know where they have come since then. You know what I'm saying? But
man,
I don't know of too many actual overdoses that have happened.
Yeah, I gotta let.
It's all been shootings, really. All these rappers are getting shot up. But actual overdoses, I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta let them drugs go.
Yeah, at this point, fentanyl's out here tough. Just, you see my pinky, y'all, just under that nail is enough to kill you. Say what? No. Stay the hell away.
Away. It ain't even cool.
You sniff it in the air, that is enough to kill you. They're telling you this. It's man, it's out there. It's all out there. Fentanyl is tough. It's tough out there.
That's sad. Yeah. R.I.P. to what's his name?
Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah. R.I.P. to him.
Yeah.
That was unexpected. I was like, dang.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Another person that I feel like is on drugs.
Hold up. Let me just go ahead and put this allegedly up because.
And show the video. Cue up the video too. Damon Dash.
Oh.
How are you? You are how old? Like, don't get me wrong, and I'm not tripping. You know, I'm not talking about it. But do you think that the reason why he had the dentures was because of drugs?
I think it's because of his age.
You think it's because of his age?
I think it's because of his age.
How old is Damon Dash? You can't say that now. How old is he? Because he's the same age, I feel like, with a lot of them. And I don't know if all of them got fake teeth.
When I was in my teens.
His whole teeth, fam. That was the whole top teeth. I'm not saying tooth. I'm saying teeth. All this was gone.
The whole teeth. The whole teeth was gone.
And I just want to know, do you think, because you said old age, there's a lot of people his age. Are they all, do they all?
I would think Dame is in his 50s.
Right. That's a little young.
So that being said, when I was a teenager, I do know somebody who was a friend's parent who got all their
teeth out.
Got dentures.
All of them. So did they drop out and then you just pulled the rest out?
No, and honestly, a lot of his teeth was still good.
Well, then why you do
that? I'm gonna be real. I don't know, because I don't like the dentist. I don't. I think they be lying. I think they some schemers. Like, no offense, but they be be doing some things that sometimes ain't even necessary at that moment.
Hey, Diamond said he's 53, so yeah, you said he was in his 50s, but still, I still feel like that's a little young for all your teeth to be gone.
Right.
All of them.
Let's see what we got here.
These are not the teeth, the teeth.
Right.
I had to say it was his grills.
No,
not his grill.
Because if you watch him talking before, there was no grill in his mouth.
No, like some grandpa shit.
I was like, no, that nigga's teeth. You look. Let's see.
Let me bring it up.
Yeah, I would get with homie if he want to work. We could work. I'm never mad at generals linking up. So again,
I know y'all on Instagram can't see this.
I wouldn't even have acknowledged him if I didn't think he was worthy of an opponent. A lot of niggas talk shit. I don't acknowledge him at 50. Oh yeah, let's go. I want to see. I want to know how real it is. I want to see your television network. I want to see you direct the movie. I want to see your clothing line. I want to see if you're the real deal.
Oh,
see if I'm the real deal.
That nigga said,
you know what I'm saying?
It went on out.
Oh God. Yeah, talk to him for a second.
And then he told this girl, talk to him real quick. What you was gonna do? Just pop him back in your mouth? Come on, Damon Dash.
I can't right now. I can't right now.
I can't. Talking about that was a grill. Stop it.
Damn.
That was not no grill, man.
Yo.
I'm trying to figure out what my place.
That is fucking hilarious.
It pissed me off. Talking about that's a grill. Where was the grill? Because you was talking, all I saw was the teeth.
That was the grill. And then if you could take it out, I would call that a grill.
That's fucked up. So then what your mouth look like? All I'm going to say is, hey, y'all old heads, get off the internet now. Man. He's setting the trend for y'all right now. Y'all old heads that y'all celebrities. I'm talking about.
That's hilarious, y'all.
50 and up. Stop now. Back out now gracefully. You know what I'm saying? If you're really not doing nothing right now, go on and sit down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because David been showing his ass. That's what I'm saying. He been broke. What happened? Yeah. What happened?
I mean, what happened was he didn't progress to the next level.
So you lost all that money though, because you was decent out here though. Is what I'm saying. Was he with Aaliyah?
Because
exactly.
That don't mean nothing.
No, but you was hot for a second.
Because he had Rockefeller, and then Jay
took that shit,
and it is what it is.
So Jay-Z
and the misconception is if you work in the industry, you should be rolling in money, and that's honestly really not true. A lot of these people who work in the industry, it's like a contracted thing. Like it's project by project. That's how you get paid. You're not getting paid a steady paycheck. You got to be out here hustling to get the next job in order to get money. So everything's not glitz and glamour. So he, after a while, you don't get so many projects. You don't get so much, your money starts drying up.
And I heard he was very, and this is an allegedly situation, but I heard he was very abusive. You know
really?
what I'm saying?
To Aaliyah?
No.
Oh, okay. Just who he's married to now or whoever.
I don't even know who that lady is.
Whoever.
She
Allegedly.
was like, hey, y'all. She didn't even know what to say.
Yeah.
That was the most embarrassing. Damn, that we shouldn't even see you on the internet no more. Stop, right? After that, just stop. Just
honestly, we shouldn't be seeing a lot of people on the internet because the internet is geared for this new age shit. It's not geared for the old heads.
True.
It's not for them.
True.
You know, so
that's true.
Yeah. But that's the industry. They need social media. That's the only way to stay relevant at this point.
That's not keeping him relevant. That is embarrassing.
It's letting him be seen though. He's not going to be seen in, like I said, what projects has he got going on? He may have investments. I don't know his life, but I mean, if he was really busy, he wouldn't be on live. So I'm just going to be real.
That's true.
You know?
I have a question.
Yeah.
What is your take on guns?
I mean,
like being able to purchase one.
Oh, being able to purchase one, like
just
the age limit or
all that. Like I'm just your take on being able to buy guns.
Here's the thing: it's
being able just to get a gun.
It's not even so much about the guns; it's about the people. You know what I mean? Like,
well,
everybody should have the right to protect themselves. You know what I mean? So everybody should have the right to own a firearm.
Everybody.
I mean, everybody should have the right, but I feel like it's
at what
people.
Age?
It's people that make that hard. It's not even necessarily the fact that there's a gun. You can have knives. If you didn't have guns and all you had was knives, people would go around stabbing each other.
True.
That's how, you know what I'm saying? So
okay, so what age do you feel is appropriate to say you should have a gun?
To have a gun? Honestly, what age is it appropriate for a child to learn how to cook? You know what I'm saying? It's about surviving. It's about learning how to handle things. You know what I mean? That's some kids out here know how to ride a motorcycle. And they like 7 years old.
You have some kids that learn how, like you just said, cook at a young age.
They using knives. 9. You know what I mean? Using fire. You know what I mean? The kids that don't even have licenses, 7 years old, know how to fully ride a motorcycle. Grown ass motorcycles. You see it on TikTok and shit. So it's like,
do you feel like there should be okay, so for somebody like at a young age, right? Because we're gonna get to this shooting,
yeah,
right? And he was 14.
That's crazy.
Do you feel like
that's crazy?
There should be a test involved.
I feel like
if you're that young, because
I'm gonna be real.
His daddy got him that gun.
I'm gonna be real. I feel like it's whatever was going on in his life, whatever background he had. That's what caused him to do that.
You think so?
You gotta, like I said, you got kids learning shit every day. None of them is going into, you know, a lot of people, and no disrespect to the white folks, but a lot of white folks say they kids how to hunt early.
I was just going to say, there's somebody, we showed a picture that was it a judge or a senate or somebody?
I think so, yeah.
And there was a family of like 8 of them.
Yeah.
And they little kids, like they was having the rifles and AKs.
They learn how to use the guns early.
Okay. Do you feel, so you don't feel like that's a problem? You feel like that's okay?
I feel like that's fine. I feel like it's the individual people. That's what we can't contain. That's what we can't control. People's minds are whatever they are.
True.
At that point in time. You know what I mean?
That's
like, true. So it's like ain't nobody gonna know but that person where they gonna go.
Can you just pull up his picture that I sent? You ain't gotta play a video. I just saw, when I looked at him, because they showed his mugshot, right? And for some reason, I felt like he was just angry. Like, I get that portion of when you're saying, like, it's just the people and probably what they're going through. Because I felt like he was angry. Because when I watched his daddy come into the courtroom, his daddy was limping. It looked like he probably was already getting hit in the back. Like
wait, the dad? Oh, okay.
Because the dad he's going too now.
Yeah,
he's arrested.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, as somebody's got to take responsibility for that child.
Because what he said was he bought it for him. He bought it for him for his birthday or something like that. And my thing is, if you're going to buy that, my thing is, with them being that young, if you're going to go ahead and show hunting, you know what I mean? You're going to show the reasons why you as a family are using this gun. Yeah. Then these things need to be put in a place where it ain't just for sure. If just grabbable just to.
Should a child own a gun? No.
That's what I'm saying.
If a child can't get their driver's license,
why you got that? So then that's why I say it's an age limit to a certain extent. Like, I get it. When we going hunting, I get it. You teaching your son how to hunt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You teaching your son how to use a gun, or your daughter. There's no gender on this. Yeah. I understand that. But I'm thinking, are y'all not having these conversations where not to use them? Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like, what else is going on? Like, the dad's like, he about to take responsibility for that shit. He got charged.
2020, that boy's been threatening schools.
For real?
That was a new school. Where he's at, he just started going to that school.
So he's already shown signs of wanting that.
Yes. But the police that all came out after, you know what I mean?
So honestly, that's, like I said, that goes back to his surroundings. That's that parent's responsibility.
Hey, that's true. Diamond Love said I read he may face up to 180 years. They're charging him as an adult. And then the daddy too for manslaughter and stuff as well.
Yeah, which they should, because the dad is responsible.
I don't even think it's just the dad. For me, I feel like it's also when you're buying the gun. So I don't know where we say that.
Well, here's the thing. Did the dad buy it and register it under the child, or he bought it, registered it under him, and gave it to him as a gift? So then how is it? I can't find the...
There has to be a tighter way on these guns, bro. It shouldn't be just
if he was legal to purchase a gun and have it registered in his name, then it's like...
No, he was 14. It wasn't legal for him.
No, that's what I'm saying. The dad.
Oh,
Then what is the gun store gonna do? Like that he was legal. I mean, maybe there should be more things put in place. Maybe it's like a psychological test or something put in place.
What I'm saying, the reason why I'm saying that, I'm not saying it's their fault for that, but I'm saying as in, like you just said, something else got to be a little stronger for you to be able to just purchase a gun.
Yeah, definitely.
It's too easy. Yeah. And then these kids, it's too easy for them also to get the guns that are in these homes.
Here's what's fucked up, though. Like, no matter what situation, though, you could even get a gun with a clear conscience or whatever, but something can happen in your life that switches you to do some dumb shit. That's what I'm saying. People individually are fucking weirdos. So it's like, it's hard to really put a cap on how to control something when honestly everybody should have the right. If they're being produced and made and they're distributed somewhere in the world, then everybody should have the right to have one.
Okay.
But
so then let's take it a little further. Then we got to protect the school.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Something's got to change than that. And I know y'all don't want metal.
You know, in the hood, they've been having metal detectors for a long time.
But it's got to be more than a metal detector.
Does it though? Because is the schools in the hood getting shot up?
I don't know. Hell, the schools in the hood ain't even getting talked about. So we don't know what's going on in the hood.
I'm just saying they've been having metal detectors. Are they really getting shot up, or are they?
Do we know? We ain't never went to a hood school.
That's true.
We really don't know. All I'm saying is, okay, so don't forget the hood. F the hood right now. These not saying it like that, but these kids that are in these other predominantly, I'm not gonna say it because sometimes they say now they try to put black people shooting the college last year, but this is more of a Caucasian thing. I'm sorry. Okay, and anybody, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. Every time I see it be a Caucasian kid shooting up a school.
Yeah.
So in those areas, it's got to be more than just a metal detector.
But but that's a start though.
That is a start.
How you getting through if you getting detected?
That is a start.
That's the start.
So why are we not doing that? What's the reason why?
Because they ain't never had to have that before. That's why I say in the hood is that happening because we've been had metal detectors.
Okay.
And it's like.
But since 2020, how many times we done talked about on this podcast?
A lot.
Shooting at schoolings. Okay, so at least.
Because they not schools in the hood.
Kamala and Trump. I'm going to say this for the both of you. On Tuesday, I better hear something about some gun violence. I better hear it, fam. Because, like you said, when are we going to talk about the kids first? That kid's safety. At this point, I don't want to have a child because I don't want my child going to school. Y'all not protecting the kids.
Yeah.
And what? Do I let my kid go to the hood then? Because we know they ain't shooting up in the hood. Here's
the thing, though.
That white kid gonna get beat up before even bringing a gun to school.
Here's the thing, though. It's unfortunate because it's so evident that versus a suburb, where people in the hood is getting taught in their schools is completely like outdated.
True.
And you know what I mean? So it's like that's a whole different story in general. But keep your kids at home, homeschool them.
You think?
I mean, really, the truth is out there. You just got to seek it.
They ain't learning nothing anyway.
They learning what they want to teach. And like I said, in the hood, they getting outdated shit anyway. So it's outdated and it's not even the truth. You know what I mean? So it's like.
But if you're going to keep them out, if you're going to homeschool them, please teach both. You have to teach the school book because you want them to be able to, how life has it for you to succeed. You want to be able to have them go through that, but you also need to teach your kid because now they're not on an everyday learning from other people.
What school is good for, and I wholeheartedly believe this. So if you're gonna send your child to school, I don't know, maybe don't. Don't. But school is only good to teach your child how to succeed like these white folks know how to succeed. It teaches you orders in order to create something, and not create something, but it teaches you order in order to maintain something. Mm-hmm. It's your responsibility to create something, but to maintain that in a business structure. School is good for that. What they're teaching you is bullshit. But the repetition of things, right, and the order of things, and as far as, because we all know schools were created to create workers.
And remember,
what's better than the ultimate business worker?
But remember,
the boss.
We even said though, California is starting to do the financial literacy courses. They're doing courses that never was taught before. California is the first state,
which is awesome. But honestly, it's not. It's
but that's some of the stuff
even simpler than that, because even to maintain that financial stability, you need to have the repetitions that you learn in school. But you need to have those. What is it called?
I don't know. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I was going off the statement when you said that what. Be real. These Caucasian families are learning. You know what I'm saying? I went to white school, so I know a white kid that said it off top. When I get out of high school, I'm running my dad's business. I'm not. This is nothing. You know what I mean? They're talking about that. Their family dinners. Their dad is telling them, "Son, this is all yours." Woo woo woo. When you get my age, you're gonna woo 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 woo.
Yeah.
We didn't get taught that.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to, and I'm not judging, and I can only speak for myself. But in my family home, and I was raised to go to private school. I was raised in a predominantly white school.
Yeah.
That even at dinner time, we didn't conversate. We had to wait till my father sat at the table,
Mm-hmm.
and then we ate. My mom would say, "Do you have homework?" Yes, I have
Yeah.
this. What did you get what was your grade on this? We didn't talk about boom, boom, boom. When you get this age, you're going to do this. I'm going to teach you how to file your taxes. This is what you need to know. This is what you need to get. I didn't have that. So I know for a lot on my generation, I didn't see that growing up.
Yeah.
That's what sucks.
Because honestly, our culture isn't taught to teach that. What I picked up going to an all-white school was that they were given the sauce. They were given the sauce with the encouragement and being shown what to do, while I was picking up on the sauce and trying to figure out what to do, because I wasn't necessarily being taught and pushed and showing the steps to do it. But what I was learning was the repetition of what these other niggas was learning. You know what I mean? And it's just as simple as being on time, getting up in the morning, making sure you go. And honestly, I'm gonna be real. If y'all all just hand each other the answers, y'all gonna get through school and ace it. Help each other out. That's true. The answers all gonna be the same. It's all about repetition.
Just keep. I'm gonna say this, and this has nothing to do with race. Anybody could take this how you take it. Whatever you have going on in life, keep going. Don't sit around and just lay down and let life pass you. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's so many opportunities to do something. I don't care what age you are. You know what I mean? Like, just keep doing, keep going. Yeah. You can't sit at home and watch Instagram Live all day.
We have that now, though. We didn't have that.
But fam, you can't sit there and do that all day.
No.
Do you know what you're missing?
Yeah. It's crazy because I grew up around kids who, if they was drinking at school or doing some shit at school, they got sent away. They got sent away to like
a boot camp.
Exactly. Get your shit straight. They got sent away and then came back. And I don't know if you're seeing that in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So they're, like I said, like they're giving these kids a different sauce than what's being taught.
But elsewhere. even in your situation, I'm gonna say this: the lowest of the low, the lowest of the low. You at 18, I believe. I might say 21 because I'm not for sure. It's either 18 or 21. In your situation, you could go get food stamps. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could go get off them drugs.
Yeah.
On the weekend.
Yeah. I'm gonna be real.
Monday morning, get your ass up and do something. You get what I'm saying? It's all. I don't care what the situation. It don't mean if you got money or not. There's so many ways for you to do something productive with your life.
Productive.
You ain't even gotta go apply at a job. You could wash cars for a living.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could mow yards. I don't give a damn what you do. It's shit for you to make money. It's so many ways.
I feel like what they've killed out too is teaching people trades. You know what I mean? Actual trades that people actually need.
And you know what's crazy? That stopped. It was a wave.
Yeah.
And then you ain't heard nothing no more.
Yeah.
Now the people that's doing it, they still doing it. They still getting their money. Them people that's about it. That's somebody that wakes up in the morning to make sure they doing it. Mm-hmm. But that was a wave and then it stopped.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be a wave.
Even
again.
Colleges like ITT Tech and like
that was a wave.
UEI and
that was a wave.
You know what I mean? They were teaching you trades, you know what I mean, as far as like even caregiving.
Go get trade.
Or you know what I mean, management or anything that. Or even mechanics, you know what I'm saying? Everybody needs a mechanic. It's like it.
You ain't lying.
Barber. Everybody needs a barber. Everybody needs a cut. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm in school.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody needs a trade because once again, when shit hits the fan, that's what we gonna have to rely on each other's trades, and that's what we gonna use to barter and shit and survive and help each other out.
That's true. That's true.
So.
I just feel like people are getting lazy.
Yeah.
They're not caring. They're not having the love that they are needing, because I don't know what made that kid go in that classroom and light it up like that.
I mean, we'll probably just have to go back to when he started talking about it. If he's been talking about this, like, there is no reason why this should happen. He should have been in some therapy. He should have been in some type of like put away, like,
you ain't lying,
like the evaluation type thing. Like, something should have happened. But clearly the parent continued to encourage it. So
okay, so then there's no, and this is just what I think. I can't say this is what it is.
Yeah.
But there's something that you're lacking of love, because it stems from good and evil.
Yeah.
And you're lacking that support as a 14-year-old in some way for you to get that angry, or not even angry. It's anger, but you might not even shown it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could have been any type of way. I don't know. I'm just saying, in my mind, I'm thinking there's a lack of love.
And it's fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up because it is a kid. He's only 14. And it's like I said, I feel like it stems from the parent. And if that's the case, like, I don't know if this parent was a loving parent or if this parent was always with a gun talking about kicking fires and lighting tires. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, you know hilarious. What I mean? Shooting shit.
That's hilarious.
You know what I mean? Like,
I didn't laugh,
who knows?
But that was hilarious. I just want you to know. I didn't laugh. But, that was that Trump and shit.
I'm just...
But that shit, what you're saying is true.
Who knows?
Who knows? You get what I'm saying? We can't judge that. All that still stems from not some type of lacking of love and support.
Yeah.
In some type of way. I don't know what. You ain't got Jesus in you. You're taking lives. You know what I mean?
Did he have any type of like manifesto type thing? You know,
I don't know, but when I watched that little boy in court and that judge said up to 180 years and you didn't see no type of movement, he was still as a brick. It looked like he didn't care. But then when the daddy got his charges said to him and he was understanding, he was over there shaking his head and just looking all sad. And I was like, there's evil within something. Within that. And where's the mama? So I guess the mama not there? Because the mama not in jail.
There's something
going on. And I'm just saying.
I need to know that backstory.
Yeah, I got to look into it.
Yeah. And it's crazy because it just came and gone.
Y'all better say
news
something.
Just came and went. There's so many. That's what they wanted, though. They wanted this shit to just be numbing. We talking about honestly, we look it up. There's probably over 200 and something mass shootings at this point. Because when we started talking about it, there was over 100.
That's true.
This year, there was over 100.
Did we look it up?
No.
Do we know?
No. I'll look it up.
I will say this too, because I was bothered all excuse me, all the way around.
Yeah.
Like the little kids that saw it and spoke. Like the little boy that had dreads, a black little boy. I was so, we're talking about kids here. So I got to make sure how I say this. I'm not downing the kid. I am talking to our parents that are over these children. I'm talking about legal guardians too, who are over these children. So whatever I say, this has nothing to do with the child itself.
Yeah.
It has everything to do with the adult in that home. You need to make sure when you let your children speak on camera, on video, on live, on social media, they need to present themselves as such.
Okay.
Meaning, this is a reputation of you.
Yeah.
So whatever I let you film, I got to make as a child, even on ChopShop. If we had kids on here, the kids gonna look way better than me and Chris at all times. Like, I'm gonna make sure this is presented correctly. Okay, so you need to start talking to your children a little more. How can I say this without being disrespectful? Just common sense.
Yeah.
Like
sometimes common sense ain't that common.
Just talk. It don't have to be about hard things all the time. I'm not saying that, but you should have those conversations. The rough conversations with your kid, you should be able to have. So when it's a rough time, you'd be able to talk to these kids and they wouldn't be picking up these guns.
Yeah.
That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about common sense. that little boy, when he spoke, and keep in mind, this boy is probably done lost it. How I'm imagining this kid, he just watched his classmates get shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
One of the teachers gets shot, and the kids is pushing the bench over on the doors.
Yeah.
And he's looking at the little boy bleeding. I know his mind is not where it's supposed to be. But if we had talked to children way in advance before these situations is what I'm talking about, that little boy will always be prepared. Because I did not like how that, and I don't even know if I sent you that video, but I don't like how that interviewer was talking to the kid and how it was pushed out.
Yeah, I feel that.
It that part of it is what pisses me off. Like, it makes me go, we need to pay attention to the kids. We went camping with family and friends.
Yeah.
And I watched my nephew, who is 6, and I watched my little cousin, who is 7. I think she's just a year older.
Mm-hmm.
Read adult game cards to the group.
Yeah.
Read adult game cards. That means adult words. Not on the 2nd grade level and not on the 1st grade level.
Yeah.
They are reading cards. Yes, they stumble a little bit, but they are reading.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? Let me acknowledge that. Because I saw that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if we don't start just thinking about the kids first, because I'm going to be 80 years if God lets me live on this earth. And that kid is going to be however old, and they are going to be out here a doctor or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we ain't just conversating. Yeah. I was so sad. I was hurt for that little boy on another level. I wasn't even thinking.
It doesn't help that the reporter is there to just report it.
And it pissed me off.
You know what I mean?
It pissed me off, man.
They don't really care. They're just trying to get the story.
They're just trying to get the story. It ain't about that. What happened? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, but it was sad on a whole nother level for me. That pissed me off. And I just feel like we are not discussing.
Yeah.
We talk about, who's taking these children, who supports taking these children. But we are not, and that I'm saying we because me and you, we got to talk about kids a little more. Like, it's got to be something to grasp on the children. I don't care if it's a high schooler. I don't care what. But we got to grasp. And
it would be interesting to just ask, like, a couple from, like, 18 to maybe 21, like, who they would pick in the election and why.
If you had anybody.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
You know what I mean?
You know where that conversation could go?
Really, especially for the ones who are 18, 19, 20, 21, for some of them, it's their first time voting ever.
I agree.
So, you know what I mean? It's...
Question. Do you feel like those 18 to 21 right now are voting?
I think some may go. But here's the thing. Just like in the past, I think they're just going just because they can vote now. I want to see where their mentality is and why they would pick Kamala or why they would pick Trump. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
if
they're both horrible candidates, but if you got to pick one, why?
Anybody that you guys are watching, and if you are at that age, always DM us. Y'all can I've said that before. Y'all can always talk to us, and let us know. But even if you want to have a topic or you want to discuss, or you parents that are watching, sit your kid down and let them listen to this segment part of the show, and just get their intake. You can start off and ask your kid anything. If a kid has a problem with not telling you, that means they are not comfortable enough to talk to you. That's your problem to get straight.
Yeah.
That's where it is. If your kid can't talk to you.
Honestly, at this point, I think this generation of kids have no problem talking about what they feel politically.
Ooh, it ain't that. I'm talking about like just to the parents.
Yeah.
Like your parents. Do you know how many kids I walk when I just go to the grocery store are just cussing their ass off, and they like 10?
Damn, 10?
They like.
I mean, I was saying a little something here and there. 10.
I don't know, but I don't know if I was just out in the open. Fuck you, bitch. And
I don't think I was out in the open like that.
These kids are out here.
I think
I don't want to be like, where's your mama? Are you here with your mother? Is she in the grocery store? Like, where are
you here with your mother? The fuck? fucking cussing. Take your little ass on.
Do you get whoopings? You must don't. Because you out here acting a fool.
Yeah, these kids
it's
is wild.
too much. And if our parents
really turn these kids into some
just talk to them.
Hercules motherfuckers.
Even the gentle parenting, 90% in my mind, this is my mind.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't talking.
I'm going to be real. I'm going to be 100% real. I did not get gentle parenting, and I'm okay. Like, I'm okay.
There's a lot of people that...
I'm okay. I don't know where this... maybe a lot... I don't know where this gentle parenting came in. Like, what switched it up. I'm okay.
Because I understand that you didn't
I'm
want to
38 at this point. I'm okay.
Because I do understand, though, fam. You might not want to just whoop your kid like how you got whooped. And I feel like that concept of it, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not against it either. Is what I'm saying. Like, I be feeling like a lot of them should get a little belt.
A lot of the whoopings I got were warranted.
Yeah.
I did some bad shit.
See?
I got a whooping right there.
See?
Okay. Now, I do recognize the times where maybe I shouldn't have.
And you should have been talked to.
But at this point, at 38, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about you gotta learn.
But there are some. There's some
shit.
that doing that.
Yeah.
Because some parents. I'm not saying that, but I feel like there are some parents that take it a little too far.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know when enough is enough. Like, all right, they got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that turns.
That's why I say you see. Okay, those cases you know.
Evil. That might be the 14-year-old.
That's why I say that's
that did the shooting.
You think so?
You never know. All I'm saying is, I don't feel like there's enough conversating to talk to your children. I know there's children that are uncomfortable to talk to their parents about some stuff.
I think there's too much conversating. Some of these kids need to get their ass whooped.
I agree. Ooh.
What kind of consequence you gonna talk to me? I'm about to go do this. I'm gonna get a talk. Okay. Let me go do this. They just gonna talk to me. Like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Ain't nothing gonna happen. You just talking to me. Like, let me just hear it real quick.
I'll be back tomorrow.
I gotta hear it for about an hour.
I'll be back tomorrow, Chris.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get talked to tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back on the game.
I'm gonna be real. I had a rough teen life. I did.
Me too.
But honestly, in some of the cases, even where I wilded out, the punishments were warranted. Like I said, I recognize
what you were doing deserved the punishment.
With that, but I recognize the moments where they weren't warranted. I know what was right from what was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, where I did get the most of the grunt of where I feel like as a teen, which honestly all teenagers go through, where you're just mad, you know what I'm saying? And you trying to figure some shit out.
What you mad at though?
I mean, you're mad at the punishments that you're getting. You know what I'm saying? For my whole high school career, I probably was grounded. I probably had the door off my room for the most part. For the most part of my high school career. You know what I'm saying? But there's some shit. There's at this point, like I said, I look back and there's some shit that maybe were warranted. Like I said, there's some shit that wasn't warranted, and I recognize that.
Okay.
But there's, I needed the door off. I snuck somebody in and had them over one night and tried, what I'm saying? Like, I was doing shit. I was just doing shit. So the door needed to be off.
Sister.
Mama not on tonight.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. No, but she know because I got in trouble. I got caught.
I never got caught with that. I did it once, and it scared me to life. I was so scared, I didn't want to do it no more.
You know what?
Because honestly, I didn't get caught.
Same here.
Same here.
I was like, nah. I was like, I'm not doing it. And And what got me is that my mom had came in the room.
Oh,
and I don't even know. I don't even know if she realized or not. But everything unfolded after that, so it's like,
hey, D said some parents don't have much situational awareness. So then they feel it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's on. It's kind of on. Kids is gonna do what they do.
Yes.
At the end of the day, that's why the parent has responsibility of them until they are of adult age.
From how I see it, and in my opinion, right now, these children be reflections of the parent. I be seeing so much of what I see of all kids that I know.
Yeah.
It be just, that was you. So you should know how to handle it. Yeah. Because you went through it.
But you have to come to terms with that. At some point in your life, you have to come to terms with it. Shit. Otherwise, you're going to keep, repeating shit, or you're not going to recognize it in your own child. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna ask why instead of knowing the solution.
But even if you know the solution,
to have that conversation.
Even if you know the solution, you still want to know the why, because I want to know what you're thinking. You get what I mean?
As a child?
No, as a parent.
Oh, as a parent.
You want to know the why, and you already know the solution. You know how to handle this because you went through it.
Exactly.
You did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like they doing it younger than when you were doing it. You get what I'm saying? Like they be like 10 times more than what you would.
You would think that, but I think it's all. I think it's all counteractive. I think we all. It's all the same, and we just don't want to believe it because the older we get, it's like you see the innocence. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to. You kind of don't want to believe it, but you, like I said, you have to come to terms with shit early on to actually be able to teach.
And I'm not judging nobody's parenting. This ain't about nobody in particular.
Oh yeah, we just talking.
I'm just talking. Like
I'm just going off of my own childhood experience.
Right.
Now looking back.
So if we're gonna speak on the gentle parent,
I would tell myself.
If you were gonna be a gentle parent.
I wouldn't be.
I know, fam.
I would kick my ass. In some instances, like I said, where I got my ass whooped, those were warranted.
I know, but I'm speaking on the term because there are gentle parenting.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is put yourself in this scenario. Mm-hmm. If you were gentle parenting.
Yeah.
How would you tweak it? Because how would you, the punishment is what I'm saying.
It's not about punishment.
Well, because you're not whooping nobody's butt. So it's got to be something.
It's not about punishment. Here's the thing. A lot of people just like animals. It's no disrespect to kids. just like kids, puppies.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You gotta yell at puppies. Hey, stop doing that. How many times do I
Cardi?
You gotta see,
Flash
Felicia. If you don't get your ass over there. Gracie cool, but Felicia, get your ass back.
Hey, you put Felicia out there, so you know I got to say it. I ain't never known a dog to be named Felicia, but Felicia.
And she is who she is. So
okay,
you know
anyway,
what I mean? So it's like, a certain amount of punishment seems like it has to be it, but honestly, it's about communication. You need to tell a child why not, and you need to tell them why not, what the consequences are going to be. After that, if they do it, they're going to know that you was right, and they're not going to do that shit. And
you know what's funny? Because you used a dog in this situation, and this is why I believe this is so true wholeheartedly. My girl could say something to her dog.
Yeah.
Before, like, don't go out here, get to barking. Cardi, chill out.
Yeah.
Open the door. I ignore the fuck out of it. I do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Sit. He sit. He wait.
Because he got...
And then he walk out like...
He got respect for you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And sometimes it could be the tone. Mm-hmm. To that parent. If you're going... For me, I'm saying gentle parenting. Mm-hmm. This is just what I'm thinking. Yeah. If I was to do this. It's the tone. Mm-hmm. You know I'm not playing with you.
That's what people respond to.
Okay.
But it doesn't need to be that way.
It don't need to.
No, it doesn't need to.
But I'm saying, Fam, if you're not gonna spare the rod, sit your butt down. Yeah. Stop. Yeah. Like, there's a tone. What are you feeling, Jimmy? Are you okay? We'll just sit down in the timeout together.
No, see, what my mom did was...
Sorry to anybody, no disrespect.
She snatched me up, sat me down, told me what the fuck I did, told me why I shouldn't do it, what would happen if I did it again. And like I said, if I did it again, what would happen? It would happen. And I was like, damn, my mom was right. And I wouldn't do that shit again.
And you know what's funny? Not funny. Everything you just said and how you said it aligns. I even feel like I learned that playing sports. Like, I learned so much. That's what
school teaches you. It teaches you how to be in line to create.
In line.
To maintain your shit.
Because the story I'm going to say is shout out to Jalen, okay? That little boy was fast as hell and just energetic and would just run. He would tell you this story himself. And he was doing it and doing it. I'm telling him, stop. He's still doing it in the game.
Yeah.
Go get him. Sup? Sit down. I put that chair just like that and embarrassed him where all the crowd seen it. Sit down. And didn't I tell you not to do that? What you just said, how you said it, I listed it. Don't do that. Don't do that. And if you're going to do it again, I'm going to sit there till you ain't going to play. He will tell you, he can remember that story, and it's going to be a remembrance for his life. That's the criticism is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't have to whoop. You don't have to. You can.
But people be...
I'm not against it because I feel like they need it. But sometimes you got to embarrass that soul for you to wake up. It's all I'm saying.
That's love. Really.
That's love. That means I care.
If you willing to risk whatever that person is thinking about you for the truth,
you love that person.
That's love right there. Because either they're going to be mad at you or, you know what I mean,
I care for you don't do that in the world, in the next situation. So when, like I just said, when I grew up to coach a basketball team, I was able to share it the same way I got it.
Yeah.
That's caring. That's love. To me, if you're going to gentle parent, then you better be telling them what's going to happen because when they go out into the real world and they think that they could just do that, they going to run into somebody that same person's age and might get slapped, get hit, get punched, get shot, get killed, get stabbed. Anything bad can happen because they weren't ready.
All kinds of shit.
That's all I'm saying. That to me telling you that to anybody that ever watches this, because it's out there on social media, I'm giving you game. I love you enough to spit that to you because y'all need to get a hold of y'all kids. To me, it's the kids. The same way we talk about.
I got to take it back to the parents because honestly, I think some of us at this age still have not learned that.
Fam, a lot of us know that. A lot of us our age, I feel like ours is the last generation to understand what's going on. Y'all making these kids and being lazy and not doing what you got taught.
Because I think a lot of it is our kids.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
So we're failing.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah, because a lot of it is our kids.
I get it. Damn. So then.
So.
We're lazy. Our generation is lazy. What are we? Gen X?
Here's the thing. We saw our parents always told us we're trying to break our backs in order to give us more than what give you more than what we had. So we saw ours really, really struggle.
Go through it.
Exactly. So then when it comes to us, we try, and in technology, honestly, we're at the forefront of that. So we tried to figure out how to make that shit easier. And then
I don't know if we were making it easier. You want to know why?
No, we weren't making it easier because we were still trying to figure it out. Where our focus went to entertainment.
That's what I'm saying.
Our focus went to entertainment and sports. So a lot of us went there. And then from there, the kids after us figured that technology shit out. And that's how that shit became easier for their asses.
You want to know why?
And it's becoming easier and easier.
I was in the 10th grade is when I literally took computer class and learned how to type and learn. But we didn't have everything you had back then.
No. So I learned how to type in computer class.
We just started.
Yes.
We were the ones that just started.
Yes.
So anybody after
I remember the systems back then. Like, I don't even know how we computed on that because that shit literally was just some green and black screen of just
and orange letters. You were typing and you seeing orange letters. Black screen.
What we were seeing was not what we see today on our cell phones, on our computers. It is not what that shit looks like.
Yes. That makes it sound
so
old
far
as
from
hell.
that. Pictures weren't even able. And then when pictures came about,
MySpace.
they were the most pixely.
MySpace.
It looked like, you know, those little Minecraft. It looked like pixely like that. That's how pictures came out.
You ain't lying. And you had to click it. And it's little.
Like it.
Who is Chris with?
And then
who is that?
Yeah. And then you even go to cell phone and like the shit is insane. Like we saw so much be built.
Okay, so
we just
anybody
didn't know how to conduct that shit.
Anybody born in 1990 and out didn't get it.
I would say 1995 and up. I think from 1980 to 1995 is probably the last of.
They had the razor
the
phones.
Cusp of the end of what was going on. After that, and then once you hit the 2000s, that shit really took off.
Because we was the last with the Blackberries, flat Blackberries with the buttons on the top. You had the Nokia flip phone with the buttons, and you had to type.
We saw it
all the way.
We literally literally saw the big. So
I'm gonna say the 1990s, and the fact that I just sat here and I saw myself do this, I'm old.
Yeah.
Nobody does this.
They'd be like, how do you talk on the phone?
What?
Check my Palm Pilot.
And it's like, what? You show a kid a phone with a dial?
What is that? How do I say, hey,
I
Mom?
learned that when I was a child, dude. A dial.
Because you want to know why?
I know that. Scooby looking at me crazy, but I know that.
Okay, so that's what makes me say what I said. It might be 1990. 1990 don't know that. Don't know how to hit that phone.
We went from to the wall to the wireless house phones. That's how old.
Yes.
Even with that,
you didn't even just do the wall.
Yeah, we were just on the wall.
You had the extension cord to carry that phone all the way to the room, that long 10
Then
foot,
we got the cordless.
Then it finally went cordless. But before that, it was like, you went cordless and you say,
what's Scooby about to say?
What you about to say?
We were the last.
You know about that.
For what?
We had all of that.
The dial?
Like, we seen it. It wasn't like
you seen it, but it wasn't.
And that's why I say it's a little later than
cell phones. Like when the sidekicks and all the sliding phones started coming out. That was.
That's what I'm saying.
School.
It's in
you
the
were in what? You were like what? Really?
What year were you born?
When the sidekick?
98. So
when
see,
that became common, like the first, like when LG started making the sliding.
So yeah, he saw a lot more. So then it's even further than I thought.
You know the church.
Like the
razors were I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. See,
then I don't feel so old.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so then it's even further than 95. So then honestly, really, the 2000s is when that shit really switched over.
When AJ and Free left 106 apart.
I can't right now.
I just watched that today.
Yeah.
Because I did not know at a young age that AJ's hair was fake.
What?
His dreads is not real dreads. Y'all don't know that? Anybody know? Comment below. Y'all didn't know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? Man, I got to find it now so y'all can see. But his dreads was not real. I was hurt. What?
Fake ass nigga.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay. We talked enough about that, but I do want y'all to know, and kids, anybody, and this ain't, I'm saying kids, but this is anybody. If you need to talk to somebody, you can always talk. You can always
hop on. We just be talking. We chopping it.
I'm saying if you don't want to hop on, if you just want to be like, hey, what y'all think about this? Y'all want to talk about this? Yeah. If you feel like you need to communicate and get stuff off your chest, this is a safe space to talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay? All right? anybody. Okay? Because I almost, let me not. Okay.
What?
Change the topic. Tuesday.
Yo, okay, so what y'all think? There's a couple of y'all still on. Tuesday's a big day. We got the debate between the presidential candidates, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump.
Get your popcorn ready.
Should we go live? Should we? I'm really after this debate, I'm really interested to see what these young kids think. Hopefully there's young kids watching right now. I encourage y'all to watch. And it's
everybody. I encourage everybody. Everybody should watch this.
Yeah.
Because everybody is talking about Kamala and Trump and giving your 2 cents in, and you really might not even know what's really going on. Sit down and watch and learn something. Okay? I don't think you're going to learn too much. I think this is about to be the most hilarious debate in my life. I'm ready to talk about it. I'm ready to say what I say and what I feel, because these are two completely different people.
Scooby said, "I need a third party to make an upset." Yeah, I believe I'm gonna need somebody to jump in there too. Let's see where we could take it.
I don't know what type of upset I'm looking for.
Honestly,
I don't think I'm looking for one.
I'm gonna be real. Look, this is how I feel so far. Even though I'm not voting, so y'all can take my opinion or y'all can be mad at my opinion. I don't care. From what I've seen from Kamala versus what I've seen from Trump, I have no clue what Kamala is trying to do. But I have a clue of what Trump is trying to do.
Really?
I don't when I try to when I try to figure out what Kamala is trying to do, I don't know what she's talking about.
That's a good
I don't know what she's talking about.
That's a good thing why I'm ready to discuss.
Which is why I feel like she be talking her shit be so short. Because I don't know what she be talking about. She don't tell me what she gonna do. She tell me there's an issue and she tells me that she cares about it. But she don't tell me how she don't tell me what she gonna do.
Keep in mind,
Trump though, tell me. I'm finna go talk to them niggas. I'm about to go.
You want to know
y'all
something?
Playing.
Lately, I haven't felt like that's what he's been on. I feel like lately he's been degrading people. And I haven't heard too much of what he's actually going to do when he gets in this time.
Do you listen to the whole thing? Because I know it's long.
No.
And that's the issue also.
It's not the longness for me. It's not that. It's how he's talking.
That's what I'm saying. Do you listen to the whole thing? Because if you don't get past something, he ends up telling you what he's gonna do.
That's why I feel
he clowning everybody and he talking shit. That's not gonna stop.
But that's why I feel like I need a debate, because they both get a certain amount of time.
Yes.
They both can say whatever they're saying and how they're saying it, their points.
Yeah. Bump. Let me just see.
I need to see it.
Yeah.
I'm tired of what he's saying. I'm tired
because
of
he takes so long to get to
I'm tired of her campaign. Let's fight. I'm tired of the Beyonce thing.
But what is she fighting though?
This is what we're about to find out. We are about to listen. I pray that everybody needs to tune in, because this needs to be a conversation that y'all get up. People get up. Okay, first off.
I'm really trying to think.
Right? First off.
That's why I look
this ain't just
stupid right
this
now.
Ain't just
sorry, y'all.
That's not just you. This ain't just me.
Yeah.
This ain't just Scooby. It ain't just Diamond. Everybody got an opinion.
Yeah.
Take your feelings out of it. You want to know why? Because that's a human being and that's a human being.
Yeah.
They both wrong, just like how you do wrong.
100%.
Everybody do wrong here. Take your feelings out of it.
Yeah.
And listen all the way.
Yeah. So
you can discuss. The problem is we can't discuss. We can't get past that.
Yeah.
A person can't get past. There's a lot of people, fam, that do not probably like that you say you're not voting when they hear that.
I'm sure.
There's a lot of people that probably hate how I talk about Trump.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Okay, take your feelings out of it. Take the selfishness.
Yeah.
And just talk. What I would love is for a person to go, well, Chris, why are you not voting? right?
Yeah.
Let you say your whole points. Not me asking you, because me and you know. Everybody in this room know.
Yeah.
Everybody, we know you. When you're watching, if you don't like, ask why you don't like. Chris could have a valid point that you might not have thought about, and then you could say your point to Chris.
Yeah.
You might give Chris a reason to go, I didn't think about it like that. That's the conversation. Take the feelings. We get too much wrapped up in feelings politically. This is everybody. Where we don't talk. It's
just a game, y'all. It's just a game.
Y'all be so mad. I watch. When I go on lives and I watch the disrespect. After Trump supporters are Republicans, you just see red hearts, blue hearts. You seeing it, right? Y'all ain't even listening to what's being said. You ain't listening to what he's saying.
Yeah.
And for me, just like you said, I couldn't finish it when you were doing all that talking. I'm glad you get these 90 seconds and you can say what I need to hear. Because last year, I mean, not last year, the last time you were, last 4 years ago, you was talking.
Yeah,
it wasn't even a disrespect. You wasn't downgrading. You did. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like how it is now.
Yeah,
it's a lot now. I can't even get to the points. Get to the points first, then say what you got to say.
Exactly.
Do that for me. Do what you were doing before, because that was the argument that we came.
But you got to remember, he's a talker. He's Donald Trump. He's an entertainer. So that's
you get 90 seconds, Orange Cheeto Puff. You get 90 seconds.
I'm very interested to what he's going to be able to clear up and say in 90 seconds, as well as Kamala. I'm very interested to see if she's going to get past the fact that she's going to stop, tell us that she cares.
He gonna talk
for 90 seconds. I get you care, but girl, can you give me the solution? Like, what you finna do?
Because
Kamala, what are you gonna do?
Add on to what Chris said, Kamala. He gonna talk about you bad.
Yeah.
In 90 seconds, then he gonna let you go. And are you gonna be able to not talk about him and say what needs to be said? Because when his next 90 seconds, he gonna spend 30 of that seconds to still finish what he didn't finish the 90 seconds he was talking about you.
I'm gonna be real. Sidebar. I'm gonna be real. These TikTok videos and shit of the Indian culture, the Indian community, making fun of Kamala and being mad at Kamala, talking about she's scamala.
Shut up. I ain't seen it.
Yeah, they mad. They mad at her.
A lot of people are mad at her.
They mad at her. They taking away her Indian card. The Indian community. Yes, there's a lot. I'm gonna find some TikTok. I'm gonna put it up. Like, that should be funny. I'll be dying. I'm not about to do it right now, but they should be making me laugh. Scamala.
And another
they calling her Scamala for a reason. And they've been rocking with her. So
I'm ready to see it. I'm excited.
Yeah, so much. It's a game. It's like the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Not the Super Bowl because the actual election is the Super Bowl, but this is like the pregame, like to see who's about to be in the finals.
Well, what's her name broke up with what you call it?
Who?
Travis Kelce.
What?
She planned on, like, that's old news.
What?
We don't need you no more, Travis. Who I'm talking about? What's her name?
Taylor
Swift.
What?
Yes.
She broke up with that nigga?
Yes. Allegedly.
Hey, what's crazy is that nigga's about to be in a whole TV show.
Because of everything, she said she's done enough for you. Sit down.
Yeah, he's about to be in a whole TV show. Like, he's
and they did it very quietly.
TV show.
It was. I saw it. I should have saved it, but I didn't.
It looked good. I'm about to.
Did it? What was the show?
I think, is it the one with Niecy Nash? Niecy Nash is main.
I forgot.
Yeah, I don't remember too. But he in a show.
Well,
ain't that crazy?
Sidebar.
Yeah.
Going back to this trending shit.
That shit.
Stop with this Demure shit.
Demure.
Stop.
Demure.
Stop. Stop.
What generation is this?
They and there?
What generation is this?
Can you and yours? Can you do that before you demure?
Right. What generation is this? Does anybody know what generation this is right now?
What
we're in?
Is it Gen X or no?
Is Gen X?
Well, whatever this generation is, please read the dictionary. I know it's a book. I know it's a book. You can look it up on your phone, the dictionary, but skim through it. Because these words have been in the dictionary for, at this point, centuries. And demure is not a new word. It's not. It's been in the dictionary. It has. And please, before you use it, learn the definition. Don't make up. Don't.
Do you know how to put all pronouns in a sentence?
Do you know how it got started?
How?
From a freaking TikTok of the nanny. Is that who the nanny?
That black
and
girl?
Okay, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. If you watch The Nanny, she is a woman who would know that word and the definition of it. So don't just be you
ain't out here
repeating shit.
And let me tell you, and y'all do it like y'all was the first. Like it's just real demure. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
TikTok is funny.
Did you get up and wash your face today?
What?
Stop. Because some of y'all just sitting there home.
And theirs.
Thank you.
They are.
Yours.
Like all them.
And your what's the other one with the hyphen there?
Your.
Yeah, your.
Your and you are.
Do you know how to do it?
Do you know when to use it? How to use it?
Fam, I hate that.
But I'm sure we did it.
Did we?
I'm trying to think of words. I mean, honestly, Snoop made up words for us. So
was it really like that?
He was saying for shit on my nezo. So
niggas was saying for just you
know what I mean?
It's getting hard to her.
we were getting words made up for us. So
me.
So they taking words out the dictionary and making them.
Prime example, I just said it on me, like you ain't lying on me, like
so.
You right, okay. Well, maybe I just don't like the words y'all are using, man. I feel like ours was better.
You know what? That stems like she said, the nanny. That sounds like some Bridgerton shit. You know what I mean? Like
that's
they
true.
learned some shit off Bridgerton. That's some shit right now.
Right. Like that word been here. That ain't new.
Yeah.
We made up words that wasn't words and kept using.
Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we was creative with our shit at least. They were like, let me just take this word that this old bitch on this old show said.
Like, are y'all taking it from that though?
Yeah,
no disrespect from her. But are y'all taking that from her?
I mean, that's the TikTok they're taking it from.
Yeah.
They're taking it from how she's using it because it's how they're using it.
Because
it's just like the word.
It's the clip. Yeah, it's the clip. I don't even know if they got the whole context of the episode. So.
Who sent it to her to start it? I just need to know, how does that happen?
TikTok.
In 3 days, everybody, it's around the mirror. Shut up!
Did you send her the Bible verse of the new generation?
No.
Oh man, you can't play it from my phone, can you?
No, yeah. You can send it to send it to the Instagram.
Okay,
man, all I'm saying is, this is tripping me. Y'all tripping me out.
Yeah.
Y'all just be tripping me out.
But like she said, they rewrote Gen X, Y, Z. I don't know what the fuck generation we in.
Uh-huh.
They rewrote it to
the Bible?
The Bible to reflect new slang.
I don't even know if I want to read that. Because what's the new slang?
Are you sending it to the Instagram?
Yeah,
okay.
What's the new slang right now? What's one of the words?
Well, one, for example,
No, don't say I'm about to play. I'm about to play.
That, but like I was talking with my nephew and like somebody was bugging.
Uh-huh.
It's called spam. Like your email, so like you spam it. Don't be spamming me.
What? Your kids is funny.
You about to play it?
Hold on, yeah. Hold on.
Lord Jesus.
No. Don't start talking, my nigga. Hold on. To bring this up. Because honestly, I mean,
I need to hear it.
Not I need to hear it.
What are y'all saying?
Okay. Get to it.
Hey, shout out to my niece. She said, what is spamming? Hey, I don't know.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
where someone had taken the scriptures and translated it into Gen Z language. Now I'm going to read part of this. I do want to let you know I would never dishonor God's word. I have triple checked this to make sure this is exactly what Luke 1 communicates when the angel talks to Mary. Check this out. Mary was a pick-me girl for God and was simping for him in prayer. When the angel Gabriel appeared to her and said, "Ayo, you're a real one and the top G is feeling you." But she thought his compliment was sus and gave him the side eye. So he said, "Baby girl, chill. God sent me to tell you you've passed his vibe check. And low-key, he wants you to have the main character. You name him Jesus and they will all say, he's him." She said, "How can this be since I promised him my body count will always be 0? Dang. Respectfully. He said, "This ain't about cuffing season. For the Holy Spirit will live rent-free in you, and your boy Jesus will be a divine bro. Amen. Besides, your cousin Elizabeth is with child, she who is already older than a boomer and whose husband is way past beekeeping age." So Mary said, "Bet." Gabriel left her on red, and she let the Holy Spirit cook.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay.
Recently, I did hear about a new trans.
And I don't want to say, but people do know. I don't know who's watching this. I'm not even gonna say whose funeral or whatever. But I heard a pastor call somebody a hoe.
What?
We went to the funeral. Who was it? Was it David? I'm only saying this so y'all can understand where I'm about to get to. Was it David?
He said
was it David?
I think he said.
He said David was out here hoeing. So
yeah, he did say that.
I never. I'm 37 years old.
I wasn't ready for that.
I'm 37. Okay. In the 37 years of my life,
I wasn't ready.
I've never heard a pastor go, "David was out here hoeing."
Yeah.
So when that came out, I sat back like this around the people that was around me in the funeral to see was anybody else tripping. Okay? And all I'm going to say is, even if that was the case, okay, I never experienced a pastor speaking like that.
Yeah. I mean, he
because to me, no judgment, and I ain't going past nothing. I never heard that. So, and that's in the 37 years that I'm living.
That's in the Bible, though?
Is it?
I don't know. I gotta go back and read David.
I'm mad. You right. You right. You right.
I mean, maybe
I'm mad that I didn't remember the Bible verse because I should have just read where he was coming from. Yeah. But I was taken back because now I'm looking.
I mean, if you're gonna preach and teach, the people who are listening should trust that you are saying the correct thing.
White man just read the whole saying on how who was hoeing and who wasn't getting body counts, and Jesus is him.
I mean, it does say that in the Bible.
Jesus is him.
I am.
Yeah. I am him. Yeah. That is the truth. But what I am. Okay, you better preach.
I'm just saying.
No,
this Bible states, and we whipped out that one verse.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Hey, Manisa. All right, go ahead and make your appearance. They playing now. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Off of that, it's a little. You can't say something was home, and I thought you couldn't be up there talking like that. I thought when you were ordained, just ordained.
Can I be real?
Certain things you just don't do.
This is about to be a kicker. Can I be real?
Oh God,
I'm ordained. Not that look.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah. A long time ago, I got ordained.
Okay.
So if you need a wedding, hit me up.
Question.
I didn't think it was. Yeah, I'll be getting my certificate. Like I got my 10-year certificate. Like
Chris come with a whole package deal, so be ready. If you do need him, hit him up.
Yeah, it's real.
But
yeah,
my question.
So
because you're being ordained,
go on and ask.
I thought when you're saying the word, whatever the word is, whatever you're preaching, I thought it was like a certain level of you can't speak a certain type of like if you're going to preach to others, it's truthful, honest, compassion, love. I don't remember the other one. I don't remember the whole
honestly, the way I conduct myself, period, is I'm gonna tell my story. So either you take from it or you don't. Your testimony. Yeah, and that's what it is.
Well, I guess I took what I got from David was on. I'm gonna have to read that.
Yeah, that's why I said I got to go back and read that part
because I don't know if I could take that. I was appalled.
Yeah. Yeah, that was wild.
I'm appalled. Like my niece said, shout out to my niece, God. They playing with you. They playing with your top. You cannot talk about body counts. You can relate. Yeah. I'm not saying you can't relate. Like I said, that I am him. That all that I found that like okay, I get where you coming from. I get what you're trying to say, but you can't downgrade it too.
No.
That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna speak on the higher power, keep it to a certain level.
Yes.
You can't be calling nobody a hoe. That's calling somebody a hoe. I don't care.
I'm gonna be real. I don't talk like that.
Thank you.
So it's like I give my testimony how I speak, and
you want to know who I really want to know? Who talks outside of podcasting and preaching and all that? Who was allegedly at the Diddy parties? How is he as a person? I would love to know what TD Jakes. How you talking? Because the fact that they invited him to a Diddy party makes me go, what are you doing in there?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
Are you going in there saying spreading love?
Yeah. He going in there spreading a lot of love.
Not in the right
booty love.
Oh, allegedly. Now that's true, Diamond. God does say, "Come as you are." He does. Yeah, he does. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying. I said more of like a official, like an ordained pastor, ordained.
We all human at the end of the day, and we all struggle.
Ooh, well, say that then.
Oh, I do trust.
Not you.
Oh,
because when I heard,
I'm like trust.
When I heard God is holy. Now, my apologies.
Here's the thing. Maybe that's a reflection of the pastor.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
And then it's not even just the pastor. It's more of a reflection of the community of the church. Because you agree too. You don't. Are you talking and communicating and saying whatever? Yeah, this ain't just that one. I'm only speaking on that one because that's the one that made me go, hold up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm just saying it. Well, that's why I say I went to TD Jakes because he was brought up in Diddy's stuff. So
yeah,
it makes me go, what?
I think TD Jakes is gay.
Oh, no disrespect.
I think he liked his booty tickle. Or he liked young women. There's only two options. Too, right? Only two options. That goes with the booty tickle. Sure. He got one or two options. He like a booty tickle, or he like young women. There's only two options.
And it could be both.
TD.
It could be both. TD. It could be both.
It could be all three. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whatever. Because that's how they got down over there.
Ooh.
I'm just saying. The evidence is out. He was at the parties, my nigga. We know what them parties
are. And I'm going to continue to keep saying, and now I feel like we're rumbling, but I'm going to just continue to keep saying, it's okay to be gay. It's okay to whatever you do. If you want to do both.
God loves you.
If you want to do both, there's somebody for you that is okay with that. You get what I'm saying? Stop with the lies with it.
God don't like lying. That's it.
Because you know how many people relate to TD Jakes when it comes to what he was preaching?
Yeah.
You know how many times I was going, oh, God, watch TD Jakes if I ain't go to church. Let me catch some TD Jakes or something because it's going to be some good music. That I don't do that now.
Yeah.
If you could just be honest, you know what I mean? And everybody out here, there's not a perfect human being on this earth.
Yeah.
everybody does wrong.
Yep.
Everybody does lying. Everybody did some stealing. Everybody did a lot.
Right.
I had a pause.
Right. A lot of shit.
So I'm just saying, just be more open and honest.
Yeah.
That more people would follow and listen to you and be ready to be down for whatever if you were more open and honest.
And the ones who are judging, then they got their own shit.
I'm scared when it comes to I pray all the time when it comes to what's it called, tithing and stuff like that, because I'm so scared of what's it going to. Mm-hmm. Where are you putting my money? Where I had to let that go, and God, I'm praying over what I've done because this is what you requested. But I'm scared because I be feeling like pastors out here living large and taking charge. They running around here with a Maybach.
What's crazy to me is you a preacher? Yeah. What's crazy to me is people are putting money into the pot because they're thinking that, and for the most part, small churches, yes, they're thinking that it's going to the church, keeping the church open, keeping the doors open. You know what I mean? Keeping, their temple open. But I mean, you guys got to remember, like, your body is your temple for a reason. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And if everybody don't got access to that temple at all times, whether it's going to be a homeless person, somebody sick or in need, that's what it's supposed to be for, those type of sanctuaries. And if that's not available to people at all times, then the money's not going to the correct thing. To me, that's just to me. That's my opinion. And if that's the case, your money should be going to other things to
these kids.
Yeah. But here's the thing: how do you help these kids? Organizations nowadays talking about Karen Bass over there talking about she helping homeless youth. I mean, let's be real. Kamala Harris is over there talking about they helping the homeless youth. And honestly, where is our homeless youth? Where are they? Because them buildings is empty. And where are these kids at? We know these kids be missing sometimes.
I don't want to hear that.
I'm just saying. I know. I just went.
I don't want to hear. I'm sorry, and this might sound rough, but that's not what I'm trying to hear at this debate.
I don't want to hear how you helping the kids. I don't want to hear that no more.
I don't want to hear about nothing about the children right now.
Yeah.
I want it for me. That's just me, in my opinion. It's a lot more other things that is going on that's about to affect us real soon. That what are you about to do in a place for that? All that other about, and I'm sorry, and like I said, that we've talked about the kids, and we talked about the kids now and today, but that's not really it, because I know that's a lie. You know what I mean?
I'm not trying to hear that from the Democratic Party. I want to hear what you're going to do to further other shit.
But to me, I feel like that's both parties. Even though it might not be as much, both parties do a lot of wrong.
A lot of trafficking.
We not saving.
Let's be real.
We already told y'all we not. I don't care no more
both
about
parties
the
be
words.
Doing a lot of trafficking.
Y'all be doing that, and I don't care about. I care. That's what I said. But I don't really need to hear that. I need to hear some other stuff, and that I just want to break down.
Yeah.
For me, I don't need to know about the police because I really am scared about this purge law. You know what I mean? And I know a couple of people that are in the police force, but I need to know what. Maybe I need to start talking to y'all. Maybe I should ask certain people.
Yeah.
Because I need to know, like, what is going on? What's up next?
Really?
You know what I mean?
What is next?
How do y'all talk before y'all go out and fight within the community that you guys are supposed to be protecting and serving? What do you guys talk about? What are the conversations? Because y'all obviously ain't talking about work when work is working. When it's time to work and y'all supposed to be protecting and serving, y'all is not out here.
The math ain't math.
Y'all, thank you. Get it together. Oh, Lord, because it's getting bad out here. We having all these earthquakes.
Yeah.
California is having a whole bunch of earthquakes and a lot of fires. Are y'all not paying attention to that? That alone. You know what I mean? Like, It's other stuff that we could be talking about than just Chrisean.
But Chrisean is out.
It's more stuff to talk about. That's all I'm saying. We get out of Chrisean, but still, like, let's talk about what for real. There are a lot of earthquakes. What's about to happen? I'm gonna tell y'all what I saw just yesterday going to school.
I don't know.
It was military helicopters, 3 of them, huge.
Damn.
I felt like they were flying right here over my head. That's how close they were. I was scared out of my mind. They were open. You seen people in them. I was like, what the fuck is going on? What? That better be us. And we practicing. What's going on? Why y'all flying that close? You get what I'm saying? Like, why are we that close?
Practicing for what, though?
Where y'all going?
That's the real question.
It's these earthquakes. I'm going to keep saying that.
I mean, I feel like if we get the big one, like, the ground is going to explode. There's so many pipelines underneath the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to see the streets explode. So it's going to be crazy.
Are you prepared?
Everybody watched 2012. That's
a good movie.
Or maybe, what was that movie with San Andreas? Is that what it's called? With The Rock? I don't know. The movies be
yeah, that's it.
They may be embellishments, but it's going to be on.
I also watched The Deliverance. It's on Netflix right now.
How is that?
Scary but funny at the same time. But that's what's going on out here.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, hey, my niece is not lying. Tonight, shout out to Alana.
Hey.
She said, well, you know California is going under. She's been doing facts. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, because we're going to end up breaking off. And
do you feel
we're
like
gonna talk about this
that's what 2012 was, though? Like a little bit of that?
The movie? Like I said, it's all
California.
Of course, movies are embellishments, but we all know that they be telling stuff in movies. And if even scientists even got documentaries and shit saying like that shit is bound to happen in the most massive way that the movies are depicting it, then why not believe it? You know what I mean? If you're not believing that a massive ass earthquake is about to really fuck us up, then you are definitely not prepared. And that can happen at any moment. They've been saying that for a long time. One
last thing I got to say.
Yeah.
Make sure you read your medication before you take it.
What?
All right. And I got to be careful what I say.
Yeah. What's going
on? When you go to a doctor,
look
into that doctor. Don't just go to that doctor because that's the doctor that's assigned to you. You can change doctors at any time.
That is very true.
Look into who they are because they are just as bad as like how we be talking about TD Jakes and everybody else we call out, Diddy and all that. They in the health field too. And yes, check the medication that they prescribe to you just because they said take it.
Oh yeah.
That's just the little point I was.
You should always do that.
People don't do that.
Know your body. If your body don't feel right, and the doctor is saying, "Here, take this. This is
what is this?"
Yeah.
Break it down to me. Do you know the side effects? Give me the side effects that you're telling me to take this. I want to hear what you say before, and then I'm gonna look into it.
It's crazy because a lot of the time the side effects are like one in like 2,000 people. You know what I mean? It's like, but you could be that one.
You could be that one. Not even just that. You should know what you're about to go. Because what if you're allergic to something? What if your body can't take it?
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
That's it.
All right. Well, we've been on for almost 2 hours, so.
Damn.
Yeah,
we love
these people alone. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my niece. I love the fact that I seen you comment.
Hey, that's what's up. A. Rollins.
Shout out to everybody comment always.
Right. We'll be back. Another episode.
Yes.
Next week.
Debate.
You know what we do.
Watch.
Oh yeah. Actually, we probably look for the Instagram because we'll probably be live.
Yes.
You know what I mean? At some point.
Yes.
So
no facts.
Yeah. So
we'll be live.
Yeah, look for us. All right. ChopShop. We out.